Baxter Zabalaza Intsika Theatre Festival will take place at the Baxter Theatre in Cape Town from the 18th to the 24th of March. The festival will showcase an exciting and diverse program of 56 different productions performed by nearly 300 artists from all over the Western Cape and other regions. All the venues at the Baxter will be filled with assorted artistic activities. Now, to tell us more, we're joined from our Sea Point studios by Fahiem Stellenboom of the Baxter Theatre. Fahiem, good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning, Lebo. Welcome from a windy, very busy Cape Town. The August Cycle Tour is driving all of us mad. I was hoping to have my colleague Tami Mbongo is on his way to do the interview, but he's been delayed because
by the
of
Cape
traffic.
August.
So the Cape August Cycle Tour taking over the city, and it's windy down here, and there's fires going on the mountains. So it's quite a morning in Cape Town.
Yeah. Well, speaking about quite a morning, let's talk about Baxter Zabalaza Intsika Theatre Festival. For the benefit of our viewers who may not know, what is this festival?
Okay, so Zabalaza Theatre Festival, it's our 7th annual festival. It's certainly one of my highlights of the year. It is probably what one can call the premier development festival of its kind in the country. This year we have 56 productions taking place in the festival. It's going over 8 days. We have nearly 3 artists from all over different communities in the Western Cape. We have 2 from Johannesburg. We have some from PE, Durban. But for the most part, it's organizations and theatre companies and theatre makers from all over the Western Cape who are participating this year. It's a big event. It's a wonderful event. We kick off next weekend, the 18th, with what we call Zabalaza Weekend. And that is all the productions that come from out of town, that have to travel to come to the Western Cape to be part of it. A lot of it has been made possible because of the Western Cape Department of Cultural Affairs and Sport. And really what it is that it's a coming together, I think, of theatre makers who ordinarily would not have had this opportunity to be able to showcase their work. So this festival gives them a chance to be able to show the kind of work that they do, to show what the issues are that concern communities, the issues that are important to communities. And it's wonderful to just see this kind of convergence, if you like, of all these theatre makers from all over our country, and particularly from the province.
Mm-hmm. I mean, what goes into selecting the productions for a festival such as this? And, you know, you've spoken about how it's the 7th edition, but obviously every year you need to make it different.
Yes. Absolutely. So what we have is our Zabalaza Theatre team, which is made up of Tami Mbongo, he's the artistic director, Bongile Mansai and Zuleka Alessi assist with him. And we have mini festivals throughout the year, and these mini festivals really take place in different parts of the Western Cape, as far as the George, Knysna, the West Coast, Robertson, all over the Western Cape, Delft, Khayelitsha, Nyanga, all over the Western Cape, and they productions present themselves, or companies present their work there, and then our Zabalaza Theatre Festival team, along with facilitators. This year we were very fortunate to have 4 previous Best of the Zabalaza Theatre Festival winners. We had them as our facilitators, our observers, and then they select the productions that will make it to the festival. If the work shows potential and still needs to be developed, then our festival team will speak to the company or the organization or the group, and they will get them to work over the next year and try and improve and see if we can get them on the festival for next year.
And I mean, you know, proof of your contribution to developing work is that Florida Cup that you won in 2016. How do you ensure that, you know, everybody else is on the same page? You've spoken about how, you know, the theatre companies, you will then speak to those companies. But why is it such an important aspect of the festival that, you know, you address these issues, you know, the nitty-gritties of these companies, the upcoming companies? Fahiem,
yes, I can hear you. I'm here. I just lost my mic for a second. I think that the main focus of Zabalaza is to be able to hold and care for artists and for theatre makers all year round. It's not just a festival that takes place over 8 days in March. It's the support the assistance that we are able to give to theatre makers all over the country, all year round, and as I said, particularly in the Western Cape. So what our team does is that throughout the year they visit the organizations and companies where they work from, in the areas that they work from, and they look at the work and they help to develop the work and they guide. We very strongly encourage writing our own stories, the stories that matter to our communities, so that we are able to see a different part of what's actually mattering, or what actually matters, forgive me, to artists in the neighborhoods and in the areas. And it's very fascinating to see the real South Africa come through, and not just sort of the romantic stories of what's going on in a sort of absurdist way. This is real theatre made by real people, telling stories that are real and of day-to-day happenings and what they are experiencing within their communities.
All right, and talk to us about some of these success stories. You know what? As you're sitting there.
Yes, of course. Yes, no, of course. Yeah, that I think that's where I lost you when we were talking halfway through your question to me. So we've had young actors like Khayelitsha Anthony, who's come through the festival. He was selected a few years ago. He was the Best of Zabalaza winner. He was a Best Actor winner in the past. And Khayelitsha Anthony went on to become the actor in Solomon and Marion, one of the Baxter's big productions that traveled all over the world. He performed opposite Dame Janet Suzman in the role as the young Solomon. And then, of course, we have Philip Dikotla, who also won the Best of Zabalaza a few years ago. And Philip has also traveled all over the world. He's been to Birmingham, Afro Vibes. He's traveled with his production, Skierlik. And it's constantly developing these actors. They have both won Vleerde Cup and our Lady Awards, so they've been nominated several times for their productions. Lauren Honey, who won the 2016 Best of Zabalaza, for example, she has already done productions throughout the Western Cape. She's been part of various festivals. She's very involved. Last night I saw her rehearsing very hard with some of the new companies coming through. So it's constantly, and I think the focus is always on development and the kind of teachers teaching the new ones coming through and helping them to be able to show them how to write stories, how to direct stories, how to develop themselves as artists.
All right, Fahiem, always such a pleasure having you on the program. Thank you so much. Good luck getting home.
Thank you.
Fahiem Stellenboom is the marketing manager at the Baxter, telling us about the Baxter Zabalaza Intsika Theatre Festival. It takes place on the 18th till the 25th of March at the Baxter Theatre. That's in the Mother City. All right, for now, though, before we go to the news at 7, let's say good morning to Sitla for the weather update.